Okay, I'm here with Jess Kirkwood and Katie Lemon from Postclick, here to talk about their content and search marketing manager role, which they're hiring for. Very curious to hear about this role, but maybe first, would you mind, one of you mind just giving us kind of like quick overview of Postclick? Like who is Postclick? What does Postclick do?
So typically what I share with our candidates, Postclick is a relatively new name for us. We actually just went through, a big rebrand and a new product launch earlier last year. And so previously to Postclick, we were known as Instapage. And so Instapage has been around since about 2012. And it's really our SMB self-service product. And so our clients can typically just purchase it on our website month to month. It's relatively cheap. And they can, manage it all themselves without really having to work with anybody internally. And so the team just decided that we really wanted to kind of branch out within the digital marketing world and start to be more of an all-encompassing service and product provider. And so that's when the idea for Postclick came around. And so Postclick is a two-part product for us. So the first part is the software solution piece. And so right now we're working really hard to be able to launch that, hopefully in the next two or so months. It will be very customizable. And so we can really work with any type of industry, any type of level of company, and really start to focus on those more enterprise level clients or more strategic partners. And then the other piece of it is the agency or the professional services side. And so it's typically, our larger enterprise level clients that choose to do this, but not only can they purchase the software side, but also essentially hire our professional services team to help them manage it. And so now, we have quite a few different, product lines and services. So whatever you need within the digital marketing space to really, enhance and build out your online marketing strategy, you can find something here for you. And so, we're headquartered out of San Francisco. We are opening up an office in Austin later this year, which is super exciting.
Nice.
We also have international offices in Brazil, Poland, and Romania, and then have remote people throughout the world as well. And so, excuse me. And so right now we are just over 220 employees, and we're looking to add almost 100 more just by the end of 2021.
Wow. That's
Throughout
crazy.
all of our yeah, so keeps me busy.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a lot for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, really, we are really excited, especially to, start launching the software side and start to really, really build the Postclick community internally and, make it to what we envision over the next couple of years or so. So we're very excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've built many
Yeah.
landing pages with Instapage. It's a really good product.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And just to summarize, Jimmy, thank you. That was helpful. As an addition, like Instapage is a landing page builder. Postclick, basically what Katie was saying is, we have Postclick automation as the technology, and then we have the professional services side. So we're a tech-enabled service. And really within the digital marketing space, what we're focused on specifically is digital advertising. So essentially connecting all of your online ads with a post-click experience that really retains the relevance from the ad, the personalization from the ad, and it helps convert your prospects where the conversion actually happens, which is on the landing page.
Right, right. That's really cool. Okay, so let's dive into the content and search marketing manager role. So Katie, Jess is another role that will report into your team. Is that right?
Yeah, no, that's correct. This role will report into content, will be part of a larger marketing team, but essentially will be one of 3 full-time folks on the team here, as well as 5 or so freelancers.
Got it. What does the day-to-day look like in terms of how much writing will this person be doing? I mean, roughly, it doesn't have to be like an exact word count or anything, versus strategy work versus, kind of meetings and collaborating with other teams. Like, do you have a rough idea of what that might look like?
Yeah, definitely. So I think, so first of all, let me just introduce the role. I think this person is really going to be accountable for growing our organic traffic across both of our products, Instapage and Postclick.
Got it.
It's a really interesting opportunity, I think, for people who are SEO focused, because Instapage has like over 1,000 blog posts in existence today and drives a really significant chunk of traffic to Instapage's website. Is doing a really good job already. There's a huge opportunity there to optimize content. And so historical optimization will be a big chunk of this role. On the flip side, you have Postclick, where it's, I think Katie mentioned, we're a brand new company. We brand new website. I think we have maybe 60 blog posts published, something like that. We really need to build domain authority around core topics, and obviously get a good cadence going there. About 85% of the focus is going to be on Postclick, with the other 15% being on Instapage. But a day-to-day in this role is really going to look like, obviously identifying high-value keywords, producing search optimized content. And when I say that, what I mean is really being the main editor on our team for search content. And so you'll have the resources to work with freelance writers. You may want to conduct interviews internally before passing it off to the writer to make sure that we're really producing quality content that has a good, original viewpoint and expert insights. However, rather than spending your time writing, we really want you to be focused on strategy and management.
Got it. That's fantastic. And maybe could you just give a quick overview of broader marketing? Will this, or how does content kind of interact with the rest of marketing at Postclick / Instapage? Because I think that sometimes that can be an important, especially for a role that's like kind of strategy driven, that can be an important component.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a very collaborative marketing team here at Postclick. We work together, so each quarter we kind of identify, 3 key projects that we're working toward, and the entire team, really puts effort in to make sure that those 3 projects, drive results for our company.
Okay.
That's in addition to, kind of, like blog posts and things like that. But say like historical optimization might be a key project that we're all working on. Maybe in addition to optimizing a piece of content, we'll want to refresh the design and the images, and really measure that to see how much we're able to increase traffic over time. That might be a key project for us. But essentially, like how this role will work with marketing. So we just hired a director of digital marketing who will be able to provide, we'll be able to coach this individual in more search strategy and tactics if they are more on the junior side of things. This person could grow into a role like that. Or this person could grow into more of a head of content role. So there's different possibilities there in terms of growth.
I'm assuming that for this role, writing samples will be fairly important as part of the application process.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is there anything specific that would make a writing sample stand out?
We really like to see content that, uses authoritative sources, that, contains expert insights and an original perspective, contribute something new rather than just being a Google research paper. We're definitely trying to elevate our own content and kind of shift away from that model towards something that, is more engaging for people. But really what I look for when I look at writing samples is just to see their writing skills. Obviously, content development takes a lot more than writing, but what I'm analyzing when I look at these samples is just, can they construct a sentence or a paragraph that flows well? Do they use, is their readability score, on the lower end, more accessible to larger audiences? Different things like that.
Got it. I'll put it out there if anyone wants to apply, wants some feedback on writing samples before they send them in, shoot them my way on Slack. You can send me a DM or email me. I'd be happy to take a look. Katie, just anything else about this role that I should have asked you that I did not?
I guess for this role, being an editor is really important as well as a writer. So we really want to see someone who has experience working with freelance writers, is comfortable providing constructive feedback, and is comfortable getting constructive feedback, because reviews and approvals are always a reality.
Sure.
And yeah, I guess just like in addition to the SEO stuff, and the writing, editing is a large portion of the role. So I would love to see that.
Cool. That sounds great. Thank you both. I appreciate you doing this. Looking forward to sending some good folks your way. Application buttons to the side and below for folks who are interested. Like I said, also hit me up if you want to chat about it first. Hope you guys have a great day, and thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much too.
Yeah.